Welcome back to the Crypto Rainn channel. I'm your host, Jay Murph. Now, as you know, play-to-earn gaming and NFT space has been going absolutely crazy. And there are some projects, I call them Me Too projects, coming in this space that have been in development for all of a month or two. And if you know me, you know I don't cover those projects. I don't go anywhere near those projects. I only show projects that I'm willing to invest in myself, that I'm probably investing in myself, already have or will be soon, because I love them. Now, I don't know everything. I'm just a human being too, but I try to bring you the very best projects, ones that I'm seriously interested in. And I'm not new to this space, though I've only been in it 4 years. I did have 20 years experience investing prior to that. And so one of the things I do is vet projects to give myself the best chance to do well investing in this crypto space. And so I wanted to bring on a special project that I'm excited about. They did their token sale a number of months back, and their token has done very well. But they also have a land sale coming up. And I don't know about you, I saw that movie Ready Player One, and I loved it. And I've been waiting for a project that might bring us an experience like that. And so I wanted to share with you this project and see if you see what I see in it. So we have on the CMO of Netvrk coming to join us, and let me pull him in. All right, Dan, are you there?
I'm here. Hi there. Glad to be on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate so much you joining us. Very excited about this environment that
Yes.
you're putting together. The promo video I saw months and months ago, and I thought that is incredible. In fact, I watched some of them where you're going through your build, where you can put buildings together and construct it, and I was like, that is
Yeah.
amazing. But for those that haven't followed Netvrk, can you tell everyone a little bit about Netvrk?
Yes, definitely. So Network is a metaverse built on the blockchain, and we're really taking it to the next level. Um, we're really taking the next step. We've had metaverses based on the blockchain that have come out, and they've been great proof of concepts. And we're looking to basically make a metaverse that is fully functional and highly interactive, graphically rich, and can do more than just the basic exploration and limited gaming. So we're focused on giving people a full metaverse experience, involving specific areas in addition to gaming, such as business with e-commerce and also education. So yeah, in building this metaverse, we're very excited to be built on the Unreal Engine, which allows us to have the right architecture in place to make these experiences and interactions very engaging and interactive.
So, Dan, now, one of the things I look at when I'm looking at projects that I want to invest in myself, I look at
Yeah,
when this concept was started. And a huge red flag to me is when projects started like 3 months ago or even 6 months ago, because it's kind of like you see this a lot in this space. Hey,
yeah,
we have this fantastic idea and we're looking to raise $20 million to build out this idea. And it's like,
right.
well, how long have you been working on developing that? And they're like, oh, 6 months. It's like, wait, you want to raise $20 million? You've had this idea together for 6 months. How about you have more skin in the game? And skin in the game means like when there see some
Yes.
projects are coming out now that have been developing for 3, 4, 5 years that now are doing raises, and so that means they put their life on hold while they've developed this, and they have serious investment in this themselves. And so that's one of the screening mechanisms, one of the early ones that I asked, just because it tells you who's serious and who's not. So, for the audience sake, how long has Netvrk been being built by the team behind it?
Right, exactly. You have a lot of Johnny come latelys in this space, and crypto's a interesting world. And I think crypto, you have all these fads that come in and out, and you'll see projects springing out like weeds, when a certain fad is in style. But yeah, no, we're in this for the long haul. We have been in development for still a bit over 5 years. Now the concept has
Hmm.
been, refined over these years, and the bulk of our development has been in the last couple years. So, when launching like you know, such a big project with such a huge scope, a lot of thought goes into different aspects of, how to make this concept work, how to make it scale efficiently, how to make it, uh, you know, generate revenue, and incorporating all the features that the community has asked for, and really doing it well. So it's a really tall order, and we've been working very hard to make these features that people want to see. We don't want to just build something that we want to build. We want to build what people want to experience and play. So that's been the central focus in Network's growth and development.
Perfect. I want to show them the website. I want them to see the promo video that you guys put together showing off
Yeah.
your universe. And so, okay. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, Dan, but they'll be able to hear this.
Network.
3 years ago, we began building a virtual reality universe where anyone can use their imagination to create their own virtual worlds. Today, we are thrilled to demonstrate the power of Network's VR Sandbox, where users can seamlessly create their own virtual universe. Meet other people, earn money, and so much more. All you need are Network's user-friendly VR tools and the power of your imagination. The first incredible thing about Network is the way the land is created. All locations in Network are uniquely generated by our proprietary software, meaning no mountain, river, forest, or other natural formation is similar to another one in Network, making each piece of land completely unique. Users can also redesign the land by changing the land generation settings, or easily sculpt on top of it using our user-friendly sculpting tools.
So they can see more of that by going to your website, and that is netvrk.co network. I encourage you to watch the full video because it's amazing. So Dan, I just shared with them a little bit of your video, just a minute and a half in, so that they can get a feel for what it is the land sale is all about and what they can do.
Yeah.
When I saw that video, I was like, oh, okay. So, geez, I think I saw that the first time maybe 5 months ago. And I was like,
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to this one. And I've talked about it a couple times over the past months, but it's fun to see it coming together now that we can, the land sale's coming up. And my background's real estate investment. It's funny how virtual real estate investment can do really well. I bought some Axie Infinity land through their land sale like 2.5 years ago. I, I still can't believe what those
Hmm.
parcels have done. I didn't sell it till the end because I was scared at any moment they would drop another four, because they only sold out a fourth of their map, and I
Hmm.
didn't know if they'd be dropping another bit, so I didn't hold on to them till now. But I put about $4,000 into Axie Infinity. If I still had all the land parcels I bought, they'd be worth about, well, that and the items that came with them, $4 million.
Wow.
I've never done a single real estate project with those kind
Yeah.
of numbers. Not even close.
That's
And,
amazing for sure.
yeah, a lot of it is their play to earn mechanism has taken the game worldwide. But it's amazing that, and those prices are unrealistic. The Mystic piece of land are now going for, which once sold for one Ethereum, or about $100 at the time, are now going for $50,000 to $150,000 for
Right.
one Mystic plot. And so I don't know that that's reality. I think at some point that will come back down to reality. But if you like real estate in a game that then is interesting and tons of people want to play it, and then they realize
Hmm.
that that real estate is scarce or highly desirable, it's amazing what kind of appreciation can happen.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is a whole new sector we're seeing, virtual land, and it's driven by a couple different factors. You have the play to earn concept, which is driving a lot of Axie's growth and the value increase. And you also have investors and people looking for an asset that's a good store of wealth and has a likeliness of appreciating in value.
Hmm.
So, yeah, you combine these two things, and you really have something that has legs and is, the hottest thing right now. So, um, yeah, in doing our land sale, we're definitely very happy to see the success that Axie has had, and we're also very, very focused on the whole play to earn model. And we've kind of done, something meta with the play to earn model in having a interactive sandbox editor that is very intuitive to use. And so what this allows people to do is to create their own games. So, as your audience may know, if you were to try and create a game via, Unreal Engine or Unity, you're talking hundreds of hours or if not thousands of hours of learning and training and, reading different manuals. So it's a very involved process to create a game now. What we set out to do with the sandbox editor that network users are able to create with is to create something that's very easy to use, someone can use with very minimal training or learning, right? And
Hmm.
just start creating their own games and monetizing those games. So you could watch our trailer on our website, netvrk.co, and see this editor in action. And it really allows a very deep level of creation. So once people create their games, they can then monetize that game by putting it on the network marketplace and also deploying it on their virtual land if they've purchased any virtual land. And by the way, owning virtual land actually allows you a share of revenue through the marketplace. So yeah, a lot of ways to play to earn. Now, the great thing about the whole editor that people can use is you're just going to be seeing a lot of fresh new content coming out on network in the metaverse. A lot of these metaverses have, relied on game studios or themselves to produce content, right?
Hmm.
Which we don't feel is a very good model. We liken it, we liken it to what happened with YouTube. Prior to YouTube, you just had very limited amount of production companies and studios that could put out content for television and film. And then comes along YouTube, and suddenly you have millions of people around the world producing content. So we liken it to that. We're creating a platform where anyone can basically create their own game or experience using our editor and then monetize it. So yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing what the community will make. And we think it's going to be a great environment for people to, share their creativity and their creations, can actually make them money. So that's a big focus of ours is to widen widen the whole play to earn space.
Yeah, that's an interesting setup. I tend to think of projects in line with like what other ones have done, and so another project I followed, I didn't buy early on, was Decentraland. In fact, I never bought any of their land. I
Mhm.
kind of missed that boat, but they came out about this time last bull run, maybe a little bit later in the bull run. And what I was surprised is their land increased in value over the whole bear market. and it kept going up. And if you've ever tried to play Decentraland, it is boring. Um, like it's like pixel art, which is fine, but like there's a big game that has made
Yeah.
billions of dollars because of with pixel art, and it's called Minecraft. But it's the gameplay of Minecraft that makes it. It's not that it has pixel art, and so Decentraland was like cool. I have a character. I have a few items on there, and it's cool. But I've been waiting for something better. Another one that's
Right.
coming out that's kind of fighting for that space, but again, the pixel art is Sandbox, and they've raised tons of funds, and maybe that will become cool. But what I
Yeah.
was excited about yours is that it's the type of graphics that we all expect and are looking for,
Yes.
right? And so I was really excited to see your editor of what you can do, or your sandbox editor that allows you to modify your own land and stuff. I did not know about the land earning mechanism that you, as a landowner, you get a share of the marketplace revenues. Are you able to share more how that works?
Right. So, touching on your point with Decentraland and Sandbox, the way I like to phrase it is, they did a great proof of concept of what a metaverse is and, introduce the concept to the world. They did a great job. So definitely want to acknowledge them for that. But yeah, they're just very limited in their architecture. And like I said, I think they're a great proof of concept, but not very usable in the real world. So yeah, that said, we're very excited to be built on Unreal Engine, which allows us to really have a whole another level of interactivity and just richness of graphics and fidelity, right? So yeah, we're taking this. I'd say we're taking this another step, but we're taking a quantum leap from where those projects are right now. And yeah, as far
No,
as
you.
yeah, sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. So you have a token that's on the marketplace. Now,
Yeah.
I covered your project a couple of times back when it was cheap. I like to talk about projects, especially when I feel like there's value there, and the price was low. Hopefully, people were able to pick it up then, and it's still got a really low market cap, but it has skyrocketed in the recent month.
Hmm. Yeah.
And come up, hit like $1, and then went back down. I think back when I was talking about it, was like 12 to 20 cents.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason it's being picked up is because the audience is going to need that token in order to buy land in, say, like the coming month, right?
Right. Right. Yeah. And to answer your last question, yeah, so the token ties into the revenue share, which ties into the marketplace. And we really felt it was important to go beyond just saying, here is your NFT, you own land, and that's it, which is what we've seen with the other metaverses. We felt it was very important to give landowners a stake in the marketplace, a stake in the revenue. So yeah, the benefits for land ownership and network, it goes beyond just holding the NFT and appreciation of any potential appreciation. It goes towards governance, revenue share, having a voice in what happens in network and how it's governed. So we're excited to again take it to the next step, take it to the next level.
Yeah, with
And actually, yeah, we love involving the community in the growth of the platform, which is part of the feedback that we've taken in from other communities. So we've really been eager to implement that.
good. I was checking out the market cap on the token right now, and it won't show me, at least on CoinGecko, what the total
Yeah,
market cap is.
yeah,
Max supply.
I believe it's
Go ahead.
around $12 million, 12 or $13 million right now. Yeah, extremely
Love
low.
it. Love it. Cool. Um, all right. So now the for those that are looking to participate in the land sale, it'll
Hmm.
be coming through several unannounced launch pads, right, in the coming month or so.
Right. Yeah, I believe we have over 8 launch pads and platforms aboard right now.
Love that it's coming on multiple
Yeah.
ones because no one person can hold tokens on like all of them. It's just impossible.
Right.
But so if they were able to get it, it'd come through them, and then it will shortly be tradable on a marketplace after. If they're not able to get it there, is that kind of the game plan?
Exactly. So once all phases are completed, phase one, two, and three, which includes the pre-sale, private sale, and public sale, then you'll be able to trade your virtual land NFT on any marketplace that supports NFTs. So that includes the network's own native marketplace, as well as big marketplaces like OpenSea and comparable marketplaces. So yeah, we're gonna have many more additions to our NFT offerings. So I'm not sure if you could show your audience, but we also released an avatar pack, first edition avatar pack, as well as a mega bonus pack NFT. And this is only available for participants in the pre-sale portion.
Okay.
Yep.
And where I don't have that pulled up, where can I grab that?
Well, I'll send
And
it
I
to you
can
right now.
pull it up for the audience.
Yes.
Or,
Make sure you have all the graphics here.
perfect. While you're pulling that up, so these are nice.
Should I call you in? Do you prefer if I call you in the show Crypto Rain, or what do you prefer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. So you can call me Jay or a
Okay.
lot of people call me Crypto Rain or Rain, which is
Rain
cool.
Man.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go.
All right. There we go. Got some graphics. All right.
So that they can see this is the universe. Okay. And then, all right. So special, you were talking about the NFT pack, the characters
Yep.
and the NFTs that they have to be able to get this from, say, the Launchpad.
I say launchpad or platforms. Not all of them are
Okay.
considered launchpads. Yep.
So I've got the first edition characters one pulled up. Adam, Quanto, and Eve. Can you tell us about these?
Yeah, definitely. So these are first editions. There's only going to be a limited quantity of 500 of each, and these are only going to be sold in the pre-sale. So you can see on the graphic, each one has its own utility. And yeah, this is our first lineup of first edition characters. There'll be more, but yeah, these are very limited in quantity. I believe they're almost sold out. So depending on when this show airs, it might be available, might not. But yeah, we're very proud of these NFTs.
Perfect. So Adam and Eve, using the Adam or Eve avatar will grant VIP access to exclusive paid network events. So all they have to do essentially is hold this token. So if they miss in the pre-sale, if they buy it off somebody in the resale market, then it would give them this functionality.
Exactly.
Perfect. And let me see. Okay. Got those, and then the NFT pack. So this, okay, let me share there. This gives them mega bonus NFT pack. Buy land and be eligible to purchase. So if they get one of these, this gives them unlimited daily resources to build with, boosted earnings, free enrollment in the NFT lottery, and discounts on NFT on networks featured NFTs, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, shared some of those graphics with the audience so they can get a feel of these extras. And you'll have more characters down the road, and the characters are these are like avatars.
Right. So your character in the metaverse will have the NFT associated with it. So to assume either Adam, Quanto, or Eve, you would have that NFT, and that would be your avatar in the platform in the metaverse.
Okay. So these will be super limited, but you'll come out with other ones too that they'll be able to pick up, and then
Correct.
you can switch
Yes.
between different avatars that you own, essentially.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense. Well, looking forward to this. Right now, we're in
Yes.
later mid-August, and so probably in about a month they'll be able to get it through as many as 8 different launch pads, and then if they miss it, then they can buy land on possibly OpenSea or through Netvrk's own marketplace, as well as the tokens are available on. Let me pull up the markets tab from CoinGecko, which I always use. So Uniswap, really.
Yeah, we're going to be announcing our first centralized exchange next coming weeks, which we're very excited about. And we really went for quality, and we're sure our community will appreciate it.
That's great news. Yes, looking forward to that. So I've got a rap that I play for my audience. This rap has I built specially for them. I put all the words of essentially the strategy I use for smart investing in here. So I do thank you for joining us, Dan, and I'm gonna bring up the rap for him.
Came into the space chasing all of the gains, chasing the pumps and all of the hype trains. But like in life, you buy before you could. Was told to buy when it was pouring like a rainmaker should. I buy when it's down, don't chase the boats that I miss. Cause I always make the time in mind. I stick the one out cause I'm patient like that. And I'll wait for the right time. I sell when it's high, I buy when it's low. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm just a rainmaker running the show. Calculated investments, I don't lead with my heart. Principles are simple, they're leaving a mark. Buy when it's boring, just gotta be smart. I sell when it's hype, like all the channels they pump it. That's when I was selling, go parabolic, then dump it. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm a rainmaker, making my own start. I'm with the future, learning the past. Makes it time fly by, years going so fast. The game plan is mine, I'll own it now. When I reach the top, haters asking me how. Cause I'm a rainmaker, investments I love. And I follow what I learn, not relying on luck. The time is never better, the time like the present. This next 5 years is a gift and it's feeling like heaven. I'm committed to learn, to study and to know that nothing comes easy but with knowledge to gain show. Sticking out this run cause soon will come a bear market. Learning and growing and when it's slow will be the target. They say it's come out, Bitcoin is dead. The massive decreases can get to your head. I'm sticking around, the time is better. I'm strong like that, I'll let the others be fretters. 2 years time the ball will bring back the gains. That makes it worth the effort cause here comes the rain. So let's go rainmakers, let's make it all happen. Let go with the hate, let the haters be crapping. I'm here for 5 years, let's do this together. The time is right, the time could be better. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm a rainmaker, making my own start. I'm with the future, learning the past. Makes it time fly by, years going so fast. This game plan is mine, I'll own it now. When I reach the top, haters asking me how. Cause I'm a rainmaker, investments I love. And I follow what I learn, not relying on luck. Haters be hating, but time to slow down. Addressing what they say when I'm wearing my crown. They're chasing green candles like someone who was new. I got a vision that was bigger, helping me to push through. I'm still human and sometimes it is rough. And that's what makes me special, simply I stay tough. Cause I'm a rainmaker, investments I love. And I follow what I learn, not relying on luck.